So we are back to Kenshi. We are back with our Path of Vengeance campaign here. We're going with Carl Kesh and Els, right? Trying to get vengeance on the city of Stout, specifically the city of Stout, the people of Stout. So we're not going to mess around with Shobutai too much because that's supposed to be Carl Kesh's home. He wasn't raised with the rest of the Czech in the Czech Empire, right? His brother, which we're gonna play up, that his brother was more familiar with the actual Czech on his venture, his trip, than to Stout and to Shobutai, right? But got stopped in Stout for being for not having enough money on him and arrested and killed. So we're trying to get vengeance on Stout for that. We call it. And we're trying to do it with these two. We need to get some food. The only problem with playing as Shek is it's the exact opposite as playing as a skeleton. Food is significantly more of a problem versus playing as the skeletons and then having virtually no food problem. Let's fast forward a little bit. Good thing is El's bounty is... I keep calling him Els, but yeah, it's Els. I was wondering if it was Ellis. Sometimes I call him Ellis, other times I call him Els. Let's see. That's actually a really good price for ration packs. They're typically above 100. We're gonna keep these shackles with us. Because one, it's good weight training. Two, it's a good opportunity if we get the chance to throw those onto somebody. As a little bit of vengeance. So it's always an option. Let's have in mind at least a little bit while we start thinking about what we're going to be doing today. So I think we're going to be going up to Bark. Actually, hold on. Let's actually run to Bark. Let's run to Bark. Hopefully the thing is I was thinking about getting the pickpocket on our side. If we're doing Band of Bones, the pickpocket is human, I think. So I don't know how we're going to think about that. So we'll stick with these guys. Who won't get away with what? Who are they talking to? Oh, I see blood. Oh, city hero. Hold on. Let's get up here and help. Let's run here. Let's just pick him up. Oh no, he darned. I was hoping we could pick up his stuff as soon as he fell, but the guard got him too quick. So if you haven't seen the earlier episodes, basically we ended up getting a war going between the... Whoa, boy. Okay, he got hit, but he didn't die. That's good. Or didn't get knocked down. I was worried for a second he was going to have to get knocked down. Let's run back and cook some of that food. Over here. They'll run through the city until they don't realize that won't work, and they'll run back around. See, like that. It'll give us athletics no matter how we cut it. So there's that. So it's worth it. Now he's a little hurt, so we need to maybe bandage him up a little bit once we get to the. There we go to the campfire. Go ahead, throw that onto Carl Cash. I think he's more hungry. So he'll probably go through his food faster. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this here, and we'll sell all of that together. Good thing is I can just go in a matter of just pressing it for a second. Now, we are trying to go the sneaky style for at least a little while. So, we're not going to probably immediately jump into heavy armor or heavy gear. We're going to try to keep our sneak somewhat decent. Now we're going to play more ambush predator than so much like sneak thief, because he's still going to go. He's connected to his brother, the brother that died earlier. By that, they kind of still want to be to some degree upright and give some kind of fight. So typically stealth is going to be just a prelude to an absolute a fight, but more like a predatory animal. I think that's what we're going to go with. Is that it's going to be we'll call it ambush, not a. So and we can use assassination. We're probably going to use assassination because when you think about it, technically, it makes sense. It makes sense. Even if you're from even if you're from a super warrior culture like with the Shek, and we call it if you were kind of disenfranchise them for a while, and you were already leaning more to the Band of Bones, right? And you were looking for more like an animal cunning versus a societal cunning. By that I mean like a imitating, we call it natural predators or something like that. Basically, sneak attacking is all what natural predators do. So we're gonna go that route. Also, when we meet the Man in Bones, we'll have to find a way of actually kind of being friends with them. There's no way to, I think, prevent them from actually fully, attacking you outright at times, but you can get friends enough with them, I think, that you can, I was almost sure I heard someone say something. Yeah. I think you become friends enough with them that, for the most part, they leave you be. Or will help you before attacking you. Or they'll help you before attacking you, maybe. Because once you get past 50, they turn green. Normally. Once you actually get allied. But I haven't messed around with being allies with bandit factions too much, so this will be kind of a first. Also to see if anything is different, like if there were any hotfixes or updates that fix something this far late into the game, to see if maybe some of the earlier attempts at trying to be friends with bandits were just something was buggy or something like that, and then suddenly it's now working. So we'll find out for you. We'll see what works. Let's get some more of this. Get a little bit more money. Now the only problem with starting off in the Imperial Land is technically, even though you're faster than most of the things here, they are pretty decently skilled, so that's going to be a problem. Also, I'm going to lean toward using katanas early on because I want their dexterity to boost up a decent amount. Get that. So I think we're going to want Shek who are anti-Shek Kingdom. I think that's what we're going to go with. Either anti-Shek Kingdom or anti-Shek Nation. I think they're called, I don't remember. I keep calling them Shek Nation or Shek Kingdom or something like that. Shek and anti-Empire, anti-Imperial Shek. Basically, we're just going to not be friends with any of the main factions. We're just going to be friends with all the minor factions. Like, we can help the rebels, and we could probably even help. I don't think the Flotsam will let us help. If I remember correctly, they still don't like Shek. The Flotsam. I'm pretty sure they still don't like Shek, but I could be wrong. It could just be like the Heroes League, where they insult you a lot, but then don't always attack you. But I'm almost certain they don't like Shek. Let's see here. Run here. We want to get Nodachis for both of them, though, I think. Just because of the reach. And also because they're not bad weapons. They're not bad weapons to start with, especially if you're fighting people who aren't very well armed. And hungry bandits are very likely going to be an early target of ours. However, we might even become friends with the hungry bandits. We can actually become allies with them. We might even try. We might just literally be bandit kings. This is getting ridiculous out here. There's just so many of them. Crawlcash, how good's your sneak? Not good enough. It's broad daylight, so that's not gonna work. How's your assassination? We're at 14 and 14, right? 14 and 15. We still need to get more assassination skill. So let's run in. Let's have both of them sneak because that'll get their sneak up. Go. So I think we're gonna be we're caught. I think that's the path Crawl Catch is gonna take. Is that'll work probably that'll kind of tie into our Vengeance campaign while at the same time kind of makes sense with how we're wanting to do it. We already sold everything, didn't we? Yeah, we already did. They don't have a weapons store here if I remember correctly, so we're gonna actually run to Heft. It's what Heft might. And also just for athletics experience because you get 140, 150 if you're if you're not encumbered at all. So that will boost our speed. I think we need to run at least more than 21 miles per hour, which I think Shek might even be a little bit slower. Okay, hold on. Kralkesh, you're running fast enough, right? Yeah, you're running 20. You're fast enough to... Run together. I know that they can... That'll slow them down, but at least they won't... I won't have to keep track of them. But I think that that's what we want to do, is mostly disenfranchised Shek that are either, what do you call it? Whoop. That have been messed with either by the Empire or the, what do you call it? Or the Shek Kingdom, or the, we call it the United Cities, or the Shek Kingdom, and try to get them to kind of fight back against the two of them. Maybe even build in Shek territory, make a better Shek capital, like try to make that a goal. But at least our goal right now is to take Stout. So this one's less of a base builder and more of a destruction of an area. Okay, let's help with these guys because that'll boost their stuff. Our skills. To get some swings in. Oh my gosh, that was a huge amount of damage you took right there, Kralkesh. Ellis is actually not doing bad. He's getting some hits in. Okay, your leg went down. Let's run. Run. You can't go down. Can't afford to go down. Because we'll get taken as a slave. We do. And we do not need that interruption. Let's medic up. Let's forward a little bit so we can get it all worked out. Alright, and then I think we need to also do splint kits, right? Oh no, we're not apparently getting slowed enough to need a splint kit. Alright, let's look for a weapons store. I'm almost certain that there is somewhere. In Heft, maybe? It's been a long time since I've been around. Thieves. Now, thieves will sometimes have weapons and stuff like that. So there is that. There is that possibility. Like they'll sell like ninja blades. Armory. I guess we could just go to the armory. I'm almost sure the armory will just have weapons. That's not like a private armory, no? It's not. Clothing shop, police, bar, residential. However, it could be that Stoat is the only one with a weapon shop, which would be both ironic and unfortunate. Let's see if they got any weapons. They do have free beds around the Empire, so that is good. Which again, it never ceases to end how ironic that is. Black plate jacket might actually be our go-to. It lowers the dexterity a little bit, but it's pretty good. And it won't hurt our stealth. So I think I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to just go with standard variants of the two. There we go. And then how Crawl Cache. Because that does give us a boost to like assassination skill and everything like that. But that just is going to make it harder for us to really to do any of that stuff. And once you reach really high up in it, you don't really need the boost. So I might need the armor more. Now, does he have any pants? Not really, but he does have helmets. He does have helmets we can buy. Now honestly, the masked helmet though is just such an amazingly reliable helmet. It's very likely going to be the go-to if we're not, if not for the fact that the armored hood is going to give us a big bonus against acid, and I think this gives us a bonus against acid. So we're going to be able to go to the skeletons to get our stuff if we do the armored hood. But we don't have quite enough. Oh, we have a lot of this to sell, so we can probably buy it. Ah, yeah, there we go. Armored hood. And unfortunately, we don't have any more to get L's one, but L's already has a hat, so that works. Crawl Cache looking a little bit like Sputnik, the Sputnik satellite, because of the helmet blocking his face. Now, we don't have enough to buy any weapons if there are any weapons here, but I have a bad feeling from looking around that if the armory didn't have them, then they don't have a weapon shop. They just have a faction throne. Travel gear. They have a ranger shop, but that's just not... There's a way, technically, if you're really, really fast, to really cheese everything, and that's just shoot and run, shoot and run, shoot and run. You will win, eventually. If you want to win the game very easily, go crossbow, especially with one person who's just really fast. The more people you have, it can be both good and bad. Just depending. However, having one person to kind of provide some kind of cover, it's always a good idea. I guess we could kind of prevent it from being too cheesy if we... Hold on. That's Manhunters. Manhunters are also at war with those guys, so if we actually drew these guys in... So I think we made them where they're... Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's get them to the guards, because I think I made them where they're at war now with the guards too. Okay, come on. Come on, guards. You don't like Manhunters anymore, right? I thought you didn't like Manhunters anymore. Seems like that's no longer a thing. They, in fact, do still like Manhunters. We're going to need the thieves' help. Thieves, please help us out. Do us a solid, please. They're attacking us. They're attacking us in a town. There we go. I think that the guards would because typically they stay away from the towns for that very reason, I think. Because the guards have fought them before because of it. Come on, take that Manhunter down. And then take his stuff. Let's run here. Thank you, thieves. I appreciate it. I was expecting the guards to step in, but it seems like they no longer hate them. Which is a bit problematic in the scheme of things. Let's take that. But, it's not that bad. Let's not sneak anymore. Let's try to sell that at a normal store. Preferably a bar. We'll try to sell that at a bar real quick. Also just looking at all the different shops. But if you were going to go for crossbows, don't throw away the toothpick too quickly, because it's a great way to level up your crossbows, is to use the toothpick. Not something we're going to probably immediately jump to, at least in this campaign. but the toothpick is it shoots very often, so that will help you out. Let's run. Oh, there's combat going on. Let's see exactly who's fighting who. Noble Guard versus City Heroes. Yep, those guys are still at war. It's just they've just made peace with the Manhunters. I wonder if we could technically get... That would be interesting. I wonder, because I think Manhunters are probably friends with slave traders. I wonder if there would be a way of getting the slave traders and the Empire at war with one another. That would be kind of neat. We could technically get rid of slavery from the Empire. Or, you know, the United Cities. Yeah, we have a positive chance. So I'm pretty sure they are still, like, not liked at minimum. Because nobody seems to care about me selling their stuff. So we should be able to freely wear their stuff. Oh, he's telling us not to mess with nobles. I agree. Here, they're not something we want to mess with. And we will not mess with them if we can help it. I think I'm almost sure there's probably another place down in here. Whoa, hold on. Make way for the honor to the noble of the... Okay, yes. We just heard about that. So, yeah, we're going to run back this way to the bar. Yeah, he's chasing... Are you chasing us? Or what are you doing? No, they're not chasing us. In the meanwhile, let's sneak. Okay, they're gone. So let's sneak and just boost up our stealth a little bit. It's kind of funny that the United Cities are like us right now, considering we're going to be going against them fairly soon, or at least Stout. If they like us after Stout, maybe we might try to repair things. Oh, you want to look for it? Any Czech recruits? Any Czech recruits? We didn't look for any Czech recruits. It's not sneak anymore. I probably won't take any. Recruits though that are like really pro, like a Czech Nation or pro Empire, because it just wouldn't fit the. If we're doing kind of Band of Bones, it just wouldn't fit, I guess. If we're looking for the medic, okay, that sounds good. Can you fight too? Not really, but I dabble in science and research. Great, how much? Oh, 6,000 cats. That's a lot. That's a lot for what I was expecting. So we need to get some more money, but we do have a recruit option here. So we can actually start mining somewhere. Yeah, let's start mining this. We should be able to get that money in no time. And let's actually set on sneak. And then all it's a matter, for a little while, it would just be a matter of just clicking it in. Our not athletics, but our laboring skills should get a lot better. However, again, if you want to do an actual labor, like if you really want the most effective labor, get the hive lanterns and then mine. Get them, because then your miners will always have light. You don't need to build lights near the mine. You don't need to do anything. They just have them wear it on their belt, and they can mine perfectly in safety. We just haven't had a long form enough campaign for it to really be worth the investment of going there. Also, we're a little injured, which is probably hurting our chance, our speed at which we're getting this stuff. At 19 laboring. I was spoiled by our other campaign having people with 70 laboring. We were really racking it up last time. I wonder how much does copper cost here. Please tell me it's expensive. Oh, it's expensive. That's good. Or kind of expensive. Who's that? Is that a... that's a city hero. Knock the city hero out. Knock him out. Oh, there we go. We got him. Hold on. This is what I was talking about. Okay, let's pick him up. Okay, let's pick him up. Okay, so that doesn't count as kidnapping right now. So we're gonna told you about we're going to be we call it ambush predators. Well, this guy's gonna get caught, dropped over here, and he's gonna have to face us head on with no gear. If he wants to, we're caught. If he wants to escape. Starving vagrant. There we go. There we go. Oh, a helmet. Perfect. Kind of actually a helmet I like too. There we go. I do like the masked helmet. It's pretty good. But I think we're going to go with the one that Crawlcash has on, if we can. Just for the environmental protection, because then we can go to Black Desert City. However, we do need shoes, if I remember correctly. Oh, knocked him out. Good job, Ellis. You're getting pretty good at this. And you don't even have that great of a chance of doing it. Take that. Let's drop the shoes. I wonder actually if I can get it to where I can have both. Yes. Okay. And take that. Crawlcash will get him this next time. How much time does he have before he gets up? He's got a while. So let's have Crawlcash knock him out this time. Remember, they weren't bothering us earlier, and this is a Path of Vengeance campaign, so everybody's getting it. Oh, we got him. It failed and succeeded like twice. I don't know how he hit him 3 times. He went and knocked him out 3 times. Okay, let's fast forward. Now that should boost his assassination. Yeah, it already went up to 19, so it boosted his assassination significantly more than just when he was doing it earlier. He's doing a live target that can resist and fail. He can fail against. Get him. There we go. Okay, go on. Let's wait for him again. He's just absolutely getting himself beat up. I'm going to beat him up a little bit before we have him get up and fight for his life. Is he playing dead? Better not be playing dead, because he doesn't know we're here. Okay, he knows one of us here. Okay, now he fights for his life. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Let's make it fair. Let's make it fair. Els, you hold back. Passive and hold. Let's have it just be Crawlcash. That's a fair fight. Or hold on. Actually, Crawlcash doesn't need it. Let's do Els. Els with no weapon. How'd that? Hold passive. And Els is a little more focused on the call. We'll switch in and out. There we go. It's a fist to cuffs fight. We're doing it fair. You got a little hurt from earlier, but you're mostly healed. So I think some of those injuries you had, or some of them, I think you got from punching our swords. But all that healed up damage has to have been from earlier because he hasn't had a chance to heal. Let's see how we're doing. Come on, Els. Get him. Get him. Oh, we missed. Come on, Els. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got hit. Come on. You can do it, Els. How you doing? Okay, you're not really that damaged. He's doing alright. Crawlcash just overwatching the fight. Els is getting hit quite a bit. So I have to say that guy's martial arts must be somewhat decent. Oh, it's -10? Ours -7. So both of us actually have negative to chance. Oh, sand ninjas are over there. We're both doing really low damage, too. Now, we do have metal armor, so that could be giving him some bleeding. Oh, his stomach's almost done for, so he's probably going to bleed out his stomach before this fight is over. I could explain why he was separated. Oh my gosh, you tore his arm off! No, not his arm, his leg! You ripped his leg off, Els! Low blow! How'd you do that? I didn't even notice his leg was hurt. That hurt! Hold on. Get that. Els. Or Crawlcatch, grab that. I've wanted to check this. I totally forgot to check if this is even possible. Pick that up. You can't pick that up. Why can't you? Can you not pick up limbs? Human limbs? Can't pick that up. Is it that it's long ways? Oh, it might be long ways. That might be what it is. There you go. Ah, I can't use it as a weapon. Now, if bone dogs come after us, that's a tool we can use. Oh, he's gonna die. Now, he did lose. He didn't win versus Els, so we caught. So we're just gonna run off. Someone we could talk to. Oh, it's one of these guys. Kind of would love to get some more to get some bone dogs to bring them in to this we'll call it Vengeance. Have at least a mascot to replace poor Crawl. Show me what you have. Tons of goats. Okay, I don't think they do have one bone dog, and it's a pup. Yeah. We'll have a mascot. Oh, we don't have enough money. Ah, that's a shame. If we had enough money, we would have. But we don't have enough money. We need to sell the remainder of his stuff or something like that. Theoretically, we could literally sell the actual hero guy. Oh, a slave hunter getting taken into... Oh, it's a bounty hunter. I want to free the bounty hunters. Because the bounty hunters, I'd like them to be on our side. In fact, we could actually free a few of these guys. But the only problem is we either have to free them by paying their way out, or actually, freeing them ourselves. Oh, they're getting an outlaw farmer. Now we could become friends with the outlaw farmers this way. That's not a bad way to get friends with the outlaw farmers, but let's see. See who's in here first. Let's just take a quick look. Let's give Els a staff, because polearms will be something that we could use. It might actually be a preferred weapon for a while before we go into heavy weapons. Let's see who they got. We can save a few people. They caught the hero boss. My gosh, it cost 8,000 to set free. Where is the hero boss? She looked. I think she looked like she was an absolute tank. An absolute tank in terms of strength. 48 strength. It's a good amount of strength. I don't see them. So I don't know. Where they had them stored, I don't know. Let's go ahead and run in here and just sell some of the stuff. Because again, Heroes League are no longer welcome here, so we can sell all their stuff. We can also sell the leg, but what's the fun in that? We'll save it for bait. Let's go ahead and sell that. Sell that. Oh, we could actually. Hold on. Let's get those shoes back and use them instead of. There we go. Instead of these. Sell that though. So that way we both have kind of some leg protection in addition to the pants, which is 100%, which is pretty good. So 100% leg armor isn't bad at all. Now we could do Drifter's Pants. Drifter's Pants would actually give us a huge amount of anti-acid. In fact, how much acid resistance do we even have right now? I think we have a lot. Inventory. We have shoes, which will prevent us from taking damage on the ground. So that's 40%. That's 25%. So that's 65% anti-acid. So that's something. There's a dust coat too, which would do a lot, but I think we need the medium plate if we're going to do a lot of combat. And we're not thinking about going through Venge. We're not thinking about going through Venge, or a place like that quite yet. As appropriate as it would be, considering we're doing a thing of vengeance. Kind of want to. I'm almost sure there's a place down there, so I kind of want to run and see. Or hold on, actually, oh no, I don't have enough money yet. No. Let's actually get some more money. Because there's an armory here, and I know it. I could get the helmet that we kind of want, the anti-acid helmet. Is this only a one-person mine? Oh, it is only a one-person mine. So the other one was just standing there. Well, at least that, just standing there is kind of okay. At least then they can kind of share some of the experience by going back and forth, and he can run back and sell some of the stuff while he's doing it. So we just remember to put it on L's. There you go. And if we see any fights, we need to go over and scavenge a bit. It's daytime, so we should be getting copper significantly faster. If we get 6,000, we can get that one recruit too. So we might even save up to get them first. The one other Czech recruit. And also remember, we are going to level up faster in combat skills, because Czech do have a lean toward like strength, all those things in terms of skill learning. So if you actually look at melee attack, they go up by 20%. They go up faster 20%. They go down. They don't go as quick with dodge, but they do go up significantly faster in melee attack. And they do go up faster in toughness and strength. But lower in dexterity. So that's why I'm kind of compensating by potentially throwing a Nodachi on people when I get them. Okay, go ahead, elves. Go ahead, and take that. This is going to be the slow way of getting money, unfortunately. We might actually have been better off with the other place because we could do it faster. Small iron over there. Yeah, we might even just return because there's nothing unique here that we didn't have at the other place. So I want to actually have them just carry this and just run back to Shobutai. Because Shobutai had pretty much everything. We could run to Stout, or well, let's run down here because I'm almost sure there's another town down there, and we should be running fast enough that no one's going to catch us. Run speed 10. Share some of the weight. A big element is because he's still carrying those prisoner shackles to help get his strength up. I might drop that leg. As funny as it is, it's starting to slow us down pretty badly. And as long as you run like on the Hing, we're in Hing. Wonder if something. Oh, better make sure we got some expendable cats or bribes before we get too cozy up in the canyons. Ooh, slave hunters. They run at 18. See why he says that. We do have some cats, but not a whole lot. Oh, city heroes. Let's try to go a long way around them. Oh, who? There's someone else out here. Starving vagrants. Let's hang around. We can try to take whatever we want from the winner. Or from the loser, I should say. Okay, starving vagrants lost pretty badly. Let's wait until the United Heroes League leaves. Okay. That's probably far enough. Let's go ahead and see if there's any better equipment that they have. Probably not much. Maybe better. Yeah, better staff, though. That's rusted junk, and that's rusting blade. I'm almost sure that's still a little better. It's a little bit better. I'm going to hold on to that, though. The armor is basically worthless, though. That's rusted junk. That's rusted junk, so not any better. Rusted junk. Another staff. We'll take that and sell it. We'll take whatever we don't we don't use and sell it. Oh boy! Oh, they're fighting us. Go after them. Don't sneak. Actually fight. Okay, good. He was armed, so let's take that. Take that and just drop that off into the ground. There we go. So if they try to get back up, but they won't have weapons. Oh, someone's crawling away. Get him! Now's his chance. Now's our chance. There we go. I don't think he had any weapons though. No. Okay. Whoop. So he doesn't have any weapons, but we'll keep running and see if there's anything over here for us. I think we need to run more. We need to run in a greater direction to the west and then south, I think, and before we run into any place that's into United Cities territory. There's more fighting going on over there. So I think if we go too close into the mountains, we're gonna start running into big things. But whenever I see anywhere I'm not super used to going into, I'm always afraid there's going to be big things. But I could be wrong. That might be that crab island down there. Those are big things. Oh, hey, it's nomads. Or Traders Guild. Let's talk to them. We can sell a lot of our stuff. Come on.